students, in this class we are going to discuss further about the process of photosynthesis. In previous class we will discuss about the word photosynthesis and what are the essential factors required for the process of photosynthesis. Have some recapitulate about this. First of all, photosynthesis is the process by which green plant make their food. And second thing, the factor which is required for the process of photosynthesis are sunlight, water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll. Usually sunlight is taken from the surrounding. Water is taken from the soil with the help of root. Carbon dioxide is also taken from the surrounding with the help of tiny pores present on the leaves. Usually these tiny pores are known as stomata. Plants take carbon dioxide with the help of stomata, which is what? Which is the tiny pores. And chlorophyll, it is the green pigment contained already in the leaves. So, in this class we are going to discuss about what happened during the process of photosynthesis. For this, I will take the help of a diagram. Here, this is your sun, okay, this is your leaf which contain tiny pores, that is your stomata, and it also contain chlorophyll and roots, which is usually help in taking water for the process of photosynthesis. So, normally during the process of photosynthesis, the plant absorbs sunlight energy and use it to convert carbon dioxide, which is taken by the stomata, and water, which is taken by the roots, into glucose and oxygen. Again I am repeating, usually the plant convert and we can say absorb energy from the sun and usually use this energy in converting CO2 and water into glucose and oxygen. CO2 is taken with the help of stomata, water with the help of roots. So, we can conclude that this equation is going on during the process of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide and water get converted into glucose and oxygen. Normally the formula for glucose is C6H12O6. We can say glucose or sometimes we can say sugar also. Oxygen, we are very well aware about the fact that plant release oxygen and we humans take the oxygen from the plants which is required for the survival of human. This is all about the process of photosynthesis. Now move to our next topic, that is synthesis of plant food other than product. In here we can see that what kind of nutrients that the plant require other than the carbohydrates. Normally plant also prepare proteins, and they usually use nitrogen in the preparation of proteins. Now question arises that from where plant get this nitrogen? The answer is quite simple, that soil contain various microorganisms and usually these microorganisms convert atmospheric nitrogen, or simply we can say nitrogen gas present in our air, into nitrogen in liquid form, or we can say water soluble nitrogen. And this liquid nitrogen, or we can say water soluble nitrogen, is taken up by the roots, and further this nitrogen is taken by the plants, and here plant usually synthesis proteins with the help of this nitrogen. Let me talk about the other nutrients also that plant prepare. Plant prepare carbohydrate, fats and other important nutrients by using minerals which is present in the soil. Usually plant use this mineral to convert glucose, and this glucose is prepared during the process of photosynthesis. Plant use this mineral, and with the help of this mineral they convert glucose into carbohydrate, fats and other nutrients. So here we can conclude that plant not only form carbohydrate, but along with that they also form fats, other nutrients and also protein, and these nutrients are usually used by, or we can say consumed by, heterotrophs, or we can say your animal or human. Now move to our next topic, that is other modes of nutrition of plant. In our previous topic we will discuss that plant usually get their nutrients by the help of photosynthesis process, but still there are some plants which are not to produce their food by using photosynthesis process. This is due to the fact as these plants do not contain chlorophyll in it. Due to this, they were not able to perform photosynthesis process, and hence such type of plants depend upon other mode, or we can say way, for their nutrition. And such kind of plants are known as heterotrophic plants. So one by one we are discuss about different modes of nutrition of plant. First is your parasite. These plants usually grow on another plant and suck, or we can say get, their nutrition from them. For example, this is your green plants. Who usually you prepare their food by using photosynthesis process, and parasite plant usually grow on it. Suppose this is my parasite plant who grow on this green plant, and usually this type of plant suck nutrition from these green plants. So the plant from which they get food are known as host. So here this green plant is a host. Host for what? Host for provide their nutrition to parasite, and those plants who grow on another plant for their nutrition are known as parasite. The most common example is here cuscut. Usually cuscut is the example who grow on another plant for their nutrition. Now move to our next mode of nutrition, that is your insectivorous. First question comes in your mind that what is insectivorous? Insectivorous is the insect eating plants. Okay, in this kind of mode of nutrition, usually plants can prepare their food by using photosynthesis process, but they were not able to get nutrients from the soil, such as protein, or we can say nitrogen, for the synthesis of protein. So to fulfill this requirement, that is the requirement of nitrogen and other nutrition, these plants usually eat, or we can say trap, insect in it, and by eating it or trapping it, the insect, they fulfill their requirement of protein and other required nutrients. Example of this insectivorous plants are pitcher plant and Venus fly trap. I can show you the pic of this pitcher plant and Venus flytrap. This is your pitcher plant and this is your Venus flytrap. Actually, what happens when mosquito or any insect is attracted by this structure, they usually come in this, and when they set on this part, the leaves will get enclosed and trap the insect in it. Same happen to the pitcher plant also. So they usually are known as insect eating plants and fulfill their required nutrients other than the carbohydrate, which are usually formed during the process of photosynthesis. In the next class, we are going to discuss about the other mode of nutrition. So for today, that's it. Thank you and have a nice day.